Alright, hello. Welcome back, third try, to Ratropolis. Let's do it. It's Navigator and it's Coast today. I started this episode, started going. I was like, alright, here we go. And then realized at 5 minutes that I forgot to unmute my microphone. And so I was like, alright, guess that's a waste. Unfortunate. But yeah, anyway. The number of silly mistakes I've made doing Ratropolis videos is very high, but eventually we'll get that number down to 0. Anyway, how you doing today? How's it going? I'm doing pretty good today. Woke up today, like 1:30ish, and looked outside. Oh shit, it's snowing. And it's like sticking too. It was crazy. Oh, like everything was covered in snow. I was like, what the hell is going on out there? It's not supposed to be snow. It's supposed to be April. This is April showers, you idiot. It's not April fucking snow. April snow does not bring May flowers. That doesn't rhyme. It's just, what the hell? What's going on with the weather these days? But anyway, how you doing today? Other than that, I mean, I'm good. I wasn't like put off by the snow or anything like that either. Don't worry, I was fine. Yo, you give me steal and overturn in the first shop? Which one do I want? I could just go steal. I'll think about it. But other than that, for two things I wanted to get to. First one is sorry that yesterday's morning episode was late. I accidentally scheduled it for today, which would be the 16th, instead of yesterday, which was, of course, the 15th. I don't want to take any of these, honestly. If I lose this run, yeah, whatever. I don't really feel like doing steal or overturn here. Other than that, you'll notice if you look at this episode number, I believe this is number... What is this, episode number 93, 94? Something like that. Morning episodes, I think, are even numbered, so this is probably number 4, or 94. 6 episodes from now, we will be at the big 100. And I was like, okay, am I going to do anything special for episode 100? And I might. I had an idea. I wanted to run by you here. And I wanted to see what you guys think of this one. My idea, I'll try Ancient Book here. Let's give it a shot. 20 labor card usages. I have green. My idea was to... colony. Oh, colony. This is a little risky, but we'll try it. My idea was to do, for YouTube, a specified, not specified, but like specialized, I guess. Like, you know, dedicated, that's the word I'm looking for. A dedicated nightmare mode run. With commentary. It'd be a pretty big undertaking. 3 hours-ish. When is episode? It might work out, right? If I'm doing 2 episodes a day and this is 94, 95 will be this evening, 96 tomorrow, 98 on Friday, 100 on Saturday. So I could do that because I'll be off on Friday from streaming and I can sit down and do a couple hours of recording. Sorry, I was counting and didn't click the seeds. If that sounds interesting, let me know. If it doesn't sound interesting, also let me know because, like, oh god, that would be a big undertaking. The only reason I would consider doing it is because it is, 100 episodes. It's kind of special. I don't do many special things though when it comes to milestones, right? I haven't done any big follower milestones or anything like that on my stream. I just kind of say like, hey guys, thanks for 450 followers, 300 followers, whatever we're at. I think we're at 430 right now, and I'll thank every 50. And be like, yo, how cool. And it's turned into a bit of a special thing in itself. Because everyone gets to get all excited and they freak out and go, oh my god. What a crazy celebration we're having. It's fun. It's a good joke. But, 100 episodes of Ratropolis, I was like, I should do something. But also I might do nothing because milestones are arbitrary. It's, it's not a destination, right? I'm not making these to hit a specific number. Like, oh, yo, 300 episodes. That's it. I've done it. I've finished Ratropolis, right? I'm just making these because I want to make them. Speaking of wanting to make them, I want to make it to the next wave if I could. However, my army, they're all dead. You may notice. This tax plan is good in theory. And this labor card plan is good in theory. In practice, however, I think we're going to find that neither of these are great ideas. Well, only one side of my army is really that weak. Although this side's about to be that weak, as I lose all of my guards. Oh yeah, we lost. This run is over. There is no doubt in my mind. I gotta take Purificate cards, but that's almost as bad or worse. Take Rally and maybe we can get out of this shit. Penalty by 1 next time the player discards this card. This card doesn't work right. Right, because it's supposed to be 3 right now, but it's 4 for some reason. Having to take that's terrible, but there is, with my army being as weak as it is, alright, Alchemy. If I get out of this shit, what the hell? But with my army being as weak as it is, it's, there's no chance we survive Purificate, put it like that. We get lucky and all of the enemies come from the left side, and maybe we live. Alright, we have lost. Alright, we lost. Right, my alternative outcome here to survive was just to alchemy away colony. Sorry, colony. It turned into tax office, which is similar. Wow, it's very similar. Well, regardless, right, I have 1 militia, 1 guards to hold down wave 8 on the right side. That's not exactly what I would like to have. And wow, these events have been fucking terrible. Are you kidding me? I've gotten so many bad events. This is insanity. Maybe I can like, nah, I don't have the time. This is nuts. Like this is truly just terrible that I got so many bad events. What is this? I know, I'll alchemy out of this. 2 aid stations. Alright, fuck this. It's over. Right, I don't think there's anything I can do about that. There is something I can do about that. Take less cards. This is this is one of those episodes where it's like, okay, why did I lose this? Well, shouldn't take cards at the start of the game. Really, you shouldn't. I don't think there's any... It's inconsistent, right? It makes you inconsistent, your army gets killed off like that, and then you're just behind for the rest of the game. As fun as it is to take cards in the first 2 waves, and you can take buildings, but taking anything other than a building is you can take military, right? Military and buildings are acceptable. Even quests, I think, are just too much. I think it's too greedy. So we're not going to do it anymore. No more fun. That's it. Ratropolis. You want to play this way? We can play this way. I refuse to do anything fun from here on out. We will win, and we'll do it through boring card removal strats and taking infinites, right? But I did pass on steal and overturn and go, well, if I lose, I don't really care. It's you know, that's fine. I did say that, and I was right. I don't really care. Right, I try something different out here instead. Rally, oh boy. And I just said don't take cards, but this is an important card, right? It lets me stack up my army for these first few waves. It saves me more than it costs me, right? Colony was a slow burn. It takes a very long time to build up and choose up a lot of your population. I'll take 4 things here. With a Navigator, you can afford it. These cards are going to save me money a lot. And I guess, it's not don't take cards, it's make sure that you take cards that have impact on you immediately. Right? Picking Rally has an immediate impact of I'm not going to have many of my army units die from here on. Picking Shield Rat is going to have an immediate impact of I'm going to have less units dying on me. Similarly. Which generates you more money, barn or tannery? Let me do a little bit of... Well, you know, I don't really feel like sitting here and doing math for like 15 minutes on you, trying to work out the exact correct outcome, mainly because I don't know the numbers of enemies that approach. I think that one of each is better than two. I think that one of each is better. That's what I'm gonna land on here. Sland on here? Is that what I said? Sland on. I have no money. And I must scream. Sucks because it should be not that big of a deal for me to redraw right now. Right, you have the barn, it should be pretty good money for me to be hitting them redraws, but nah. I'm a fool. I'll even mix in the pottery. The potter combo to really min-max. Use skill card. No, like these quests, they just don't matter. I mean, they're nice, but they're not worth taking to mess up my economy. Don't add it. Don't you do it, me. We gotta do card removal. We are behind. I should remove pillage before that cheese. Absolutely, you're correct. That was a mistake. It's fine, it's fine, it's fine. Don't get mad. It's fine, they can do that to me. It's fine. No, it's fine, it's fine. I'm not upset. Much. Just, I hope that they do something about those bad events, because getting a purely bad event, I think there's 3. Purificate, Flood, and that one. And 2 of them you have no control over stopping with this pillage, right? Like I can not click that event. I'm not even gonna look. We're gonna just continue to remove. Oh boy. Here I go removing again. So like getting the Purificate event this early in the game is, on hard mode, a death sentence that there's nothing you can really do to recover from. Do you know you can drag the map, by the way? Seems terrible. I have grain. I'm probably going to have grain for a while. It's similar to these other buildings, right? Restaurant, it feels like at this point, unlike my original impression of it, which was this is a worthless building, why would you ever take this? It's actually, it just opens you up to be making even more money off of labors if I end up on the path to do labors. Right, and it's early game money as well through grain. Better than I thought by a lot. But it didn't have to be much better than... There wasn't much it had to be better than, right? I did not think very highly of the card. Being better than I thought was a very low bar. I'm gonna redraw here. I need to get some more units out to survive this boss. Rallying like this is definitely a little risky, but I'm okay with it. Because I'm just going to start using it to split the army apart. But no, I've been... Hopefully you're holding up during all of these weird times. As I say in probably every episode, but you know. What else is going on in the world these days, am I right? I'm going through... Oh, I don't think I can take any of these units, unfortunately. I'm just going to take Rally. I'm going through the process of getting readmitted to college right now. Get that on the road. It's very strange because it's like, well, where am I gonna live during college? Well, I don't know. I mean, there's no reason for me to go. I filled out the part of the FAFSA today, and one of the questions is like, well, where are you gonna live? Are you gonna live on campus, off campus, or with parents? And I was like, well. Is there any reason for me to go live on campus right now? Like, what if this shit's still going in the fall? What if there is no, like, what if I go live on campus and then it's like, well, living on campus and all my classes are online anyway. What was the point? You know, I mean, shit, there's no telling where we're gonna be in 2 months. So I was kind of hoping there was gonna be a 4th option that was just like, shit, dude, I don't know. Have you looked outside lately? There was not, however, a shit dude I don't know option, which is disappointing. But no, I'm getting to work on that. I don't think the YouTube will be affected if I make it and get through all of this and end up back in college. The only thing that's going to be affected is I'd probably have to take some more nights off of streaming to like keep up with schoolwork. But cross that bridge when we get there. Medic's real good on this map. And I will take market. I do need, you know, I need to get this wall. I should stop being greedy. I need a wall on the left side. You gotta have a 2-space wall. And I picked up a medic. I'm concerned, of course, that we are on this map, which is, of course, the coast. And we do not necessarily have an answer to what if this is Mr. Weasel Barrel on wave 12. Not him. I mean, yeah, him, but also like just Weasel Barrels. Like, what's my plan against Weasel Barrels? Is it just die? I mean, kinda. It is kinda just die, but hopefully we have a better plan here before that happens. Don't put your market next to the wall. There are spitters on this level. It'd be a very silly way to go out. You know what, I really like the runner wave because you always know that they're gonna hit from both sides. I like that consistency. No advisor. Sometimes a blessing, sometimes, I mean, probably a blessing. Occasionally it's a curse, but for the most part I'm preferring that. You know, I was filling that out today. It's just, it's very, I feel like it's a very strange time for me to be like, you know, and obviously I was planning on, like I was applying for this shit back in like February or January even, and then all of a sudden it's like, well, the world's come grinding to a halt, and I'm like, well, can I just go back to college, or? It's strange. I mean, it's very strange, but everything's weird right now, isn't it? I think so. I think everything's pretty weird right now anyway. Nurse? I already have medic. Bazaar would save me a lot of money from this position, but card upgrade, well, maybe I should take the Bazaar. Yeah. This ancient book is not great. I'm gonna take Bazaar. If I can click correctly anyway. I don't know. Hopefully within... I'm planning on today spending a little time recording some non-Ratropolis stuff. I've been considering just hitting you with a, hey, Ratropolis is gonna be off today. And just like taking a day off of recording Ratropolis so that I can work on something else. Not to say that I think that Ratropolis is a burden or anything like that. It just is a big portion of my recording time right now. And I don't like to record for too long. Like much more than, this is terrible. Like too long of recording and I start to feel my throat start to dry out. But I'll record one episode of Ratropolis and I'll take a break, go do something else for a little while. And then record the other one either late at night or before my stream, depending on what I'm doing. Either way though, it's more manageable for me. I don't feel like I'm spending as much time. I have not seen Weasel Barrel on wave 20 or on wave 12 in so long. I almost feel like it has to be the case, but maybe it doesn't. I'll take fruit to replace grain. Don't need to play grain anymore. If it is, I think my DPS in this becomes militia, right? How strange, but I think I do, instead of stepping back, I mean, I gotta step back anyway. I'm just gonna sit here and go, man, wish I had taken Musketeer. I'll wait for a little more money before I open this up, although now I can afford anything in here. Yeah, I don't want any of this. I guess I could have taken the wall, though. I knew it was going to happen eventually. Although, with the rally making my guards a little tankier, hold up. Wait a minute. Rally makes guards tanky, and I have medics to heal them. Wait a minute. None of my guards died. Hold the phone. All of a sudden, it's feeling not so terrible now, isn't it? I need to remove some cards, right? I've been taking a bunch of houses, but I need to make space. I gotta Get rid of this last cheese, get rid of grain, get rid of... I don't know, I have 4 military cards, and yet they're all here. We should step back for the boss, though. There's no reason to just let him drop in. I don't care if he breaks the bazaar. That's not a big deal. Anything interesting in here? Not really. 6 extension cards. I don't have any skill. I have 1 skill, rally. These are... I want to take a quest that as I said, I look for quests that you can finish with relative ease. Get another medic in here. This can't be bad. I'm not gonna take that as 10 population. Look at that. With these buffed up medics, or with these buffed up shield rats and guards, we actually went through that no problem. No big deal. Just gotta keep trying to get the rally buff going, right? Obviously, you get arm in this one and it's free. Arm wins us this game for sure. Many other options as well. Having to be 1 step back, I don't love. Yeah, I should maybe take territory expansion here, but I like Appraiser. One of those advisors that's gonna let me choose between house card removal almost every time. I'm going to always have one or the other, right? Which is good. I want one or the other every time. This bazaar, I'm just gonna leave it broken, actually. Yeah, I'm just gonna leave that broken and I'll just repair it when the merchant's here. Never mind. That's not how it's gonna work, actually. As it turns out. I'm gonna make another wall, I guess. The rest of this is not very good. Maybe I should take a second restaurant, but I want the wall to be there as just empty space, right? I want the extra room. This might be the worst I've ever seen a wave be for guards. Look at this, we got barrels and fucking shields on wave 14. Guards are not having a good time. It's repaired. Card removal. I think I just need houses now. And longsword, you know, I should probably take longsword. Yeah, I need to spend some removals on getting out these military units that I'm not using, of course. But longswords here seem like a reliable DPS plan, right? Longsword plus shield is probably where we're going here. Instead of anywhere else. Yeah. And maybe we pick up a guardian down the line, something like that. Who knows? We'll see. Longsword shield rat medic though should be fine for this map. I don't think that it will run into many troubles. More medics. If I put down enough medics, I'll lose almost no units. Not no units, but close to no units. I think. You take an appraiser is kind of like taking a population plan, as long as you don't mind your population being all houses. Which I don't. This guy's actually not that bad when you have some buffed up units, right? And medics. Like, he's really not that bad with medics. Yeah, he does... I think this might be the lowest DPS of any of the bosses, right? It's really low. Yeah. Get these guys out here. He shoots, like, pretty slowly and does 12 damage a shot, which is very, very little. Wait, were they running? Did they get... The wall in front of them got broken and they were like, ah, get me out of here, dude. Acting like their wall got broken that they were standing on. We're waning here. My damage output is low due to the fact that there are shields. You can see my guards are struggling a little bit to be at all useful. Now you just need to turn around, guards. Just turn around. Deal with the fact that my units were about to fuck up by just rallying them back so they don't have time to fuck up. Big strat. I don't think we're like in a bad spot, but we're not in a great spot right now. As you see, they are dropping the weasels on me, and they're next to the fucking... I gotta hope that my guards turn around and kill these guys, basically. Because the enemies are right next to the town hall. We hope for the next wave to come from the right. Ah, that's never gonna happen. I'm just gonna transfer my units over here, I guess, to try and help it along. For now. Gotta do something. And I can finally use this bazaar again. We can probably get away with a removal here. I'm gonna remove militia. This is another run with fruit. You know, it's interesting because I feel like I go a very long time without seeing things like fruit whatsoever, and then we've had like 2 or 3 runs in a row where I'm just popping out the fruit. Take Banneret. I'm not too afraid to remove Rally at this point, by the way. Mix in Banner here. Gotta watch, right? The right side is relatively weak. If the wave 20 spawns on the right side, we gotta be ready to move. But with how these waves were hitting me, I felt like I didn't have much of a choice. Kinda felt like I had to move my army over through Rally or else I was just gonna get run over. I mean shit, I'm still getting run over here. Thanks to guards and their inability to figure out how to turn around. Fucking Banner ass getting in there. What are my units doing? What's wrong with you idiots? Oh god. Oh god. Oh, now he just turns and walks through. God, I hate this. Weasel barrels are my least favorite unit ever to be put into a video game. That's not true. I'm sure I could think of something a little worse, but it's annoying, and you can't tell me it isn't. This shit's just obnoxious. I can move this army back, but I also need to rally and move a bunch of units over here, and we also gotta get this repaired. It's real obnoxious that the waves, oh yeah, doesn't this dude do a shitload of damage? Yeah, that's right, he does. I forgot. This guy just massacres front lines. Holy shit. Am I dead? I might be dead. I'm definitely not able to spam my redraws, so we just kind of hope that this is enough. I think I'm dead though. As it turns out, this enemy, you need to have a lot of guards to kill him, huh? Despite this entire wave being based around fucking massacring guards, if you don't have a lot of guards, this guy just ruins you. My god. And he absolutely ruined me. Where's my population? Oh, it's in these 4 guards, huh? This is absurd. So you need a guard stack to survive this enemy, but building up a guard stack is basically impossible because they're dropping barrels on you. Huh. I guess I could survive. No, because I had a decent amount of military units out, like frontline. I just couldn't. They don't live because this dude fucking ruins people. Like look, he does wave 20 on the coast, dude. It's terrible. This is the worst map. This map is like, okay, I survived wave 20, we won. Because waves 20 through 30 are just a fucking cakewalk. And wave 20 is hell. Either way. Barrels are terrible, the captain is terrible. It's so wild because there's so many things that kill backline on this map, and also if you don't have good backline, you get killed by wave 20 because wave 20 just ruins frontline. Well, that sucks. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed, leave me a like, subscribe if you want to see more, and I will see you in the next one.